Epic intro music.
Hello, Pinwalls, alike and pictus here, and welcome back to part 92 of my Rohan Campaign for Divide and Conquer version 5. Basically, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of where we're at. We are currently sieging down 3 Easterling settlements, Santa Nui over here, Elgaer up here, and Mataram down here. We are also besieging 3 settlements of Harad at the same time. So we're sieging Calenardhon, we are sieging Tal Al-Jaf, and Amon Eiffel. So that's 6 settlements soon to be under our control, and then the Easterlings and Harad pretty much have nothing left after that, and the Ar-Adunaim, I mean, they only have like 4 settlements to begin with anyway. Then I will have 2 battles. The first one against the Ar-Adunaim down here, getting Fréawine back into combat. But I will go over that more after the next battle because that's not the one I'm doing first. Very, very much excited to get this one rounded off and start on the new campaign, which will be the Clans of Adunaim. Very excited, already made the thumbnail, so we're just going to be rounding this one off in the next few episodes. I still don't know how long it's going to take, but I am glad I did the full map conquest for my first series back, as I explained before, because, like I said, it's been an eye-opener on to basically what to show, what to include, you know, and it's kind of gotten me back into it, and it's been an absolute glorious campaign at that too. I would also like to play the base Medieval 2 game and maybe some Rome Total War 2 at some point, but that's not the near future. I'm just putting it out there that I do kind of want to master the base game as well. But anyway, the first battle for this episode, Fréa is marching at the remnants of Angmar, and literally the remnants of their force, because this is the final Angmaran force. Anyway, I had to go into the console commands to move Elros out of the way because, again, the AI just being inactive, they won't do anything. And we want to enjoy this, we want to have a good fight here. So we're going to attack, and if they bring the garrisoning force in this battle too, it's going to be a glorious one for sure.
We shall engage.
And they do, this is brilliant. They've got some of the cool Angmar troops, the Angmarin archers, Angmarin longbowmen, but here is the closest unit you will get to a Viking in this game. The Rudar Huskarls, so they'll be scary too. They've also got a ballista, and the general is being led by sellswords, and then there's just a few orcs and pikemen and that supporting. So this is the final battle against Angmar. Even though they're destroyed, it is still their final stand. And Fréa up to 8 stars in command. We are ready. So let's get on with this. So I think we'd send the Javcav at the Mount Graham Raiders. We might have to just send everybody into them at this point, because they are very, very close to us. And the archers are already firing at the others. Okay, so they've taken all of the wargs and that away. Again, it's a lot of missile cavalry, so I'm going to try to charge into it a bit faster. We're going to take these skirmish and fire at will off on that side. Yeah, because we just need to get these guys involved in something. Involved again. So I think it's a bit too late. I think we need to just engage with them here. Because at the moment it's alright with all the missile cav it's being shot at. Let's just knock out the tougher units of wargs first, and then we'll check back on the other line. We don't want to... Okay, well we should start mashing them up now. But yeah, so we're going to switch back, and yeah, absolutely battering them on this side by the looks of it. Warg Raiders, that might just be one unit all split up, so we'll just let them do their thing. Okay, Orc Fighters right there now. As I explained before, they're not the strongest, so it doesn't matter if they charge us, but I was contemplating bringing the archers in. Not sure we need to, but I do want to bring these guys out. Right, so quick check, and then we'll check back. Yeah, so they're just mashing them. Once they get through them, we can bring them back over to assist. Okay, so we're going to line up. Some of them are going to strike the Orc Fighters because they're very weak. And I think these guys are honestly going to chase down some of that cav. Now, actually, the Javelins can try to fire at the heavy cav, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, actually, it's probably fine. I keep coming up with a plan, and then they keep kind of doing something else. Right, okay, right. And I'm also pausing a little bit more in this. Well, at least I'm thinking about it more, because I got a comment about pausing the game too much. Okay, so we're definitely winning on this side. The orc fighters, we want to kind of push through to take out the cavalry now. We are taking a bit of a battering, I've noticed, but it has been a little bit of time since I've recorded, honestly. So we've got to get. I need a warm-up battle to get back in the swing of things again. And yeah, these wargs are doing heavy damage actually to me. But it's alright because this is literally their last army. There is not going to be any wargs left in the game after this. They will be extinct. Archers still got ammo doing their thing, so they're probably ripping the enemy to shreds. Still doing decent. And now these guys are freed up, so... Oh, I forgot about the ballista. So we'll need to crush the ballista swiftly and then start joining in over here again. Okay, so they've got some Huskarls coming in now and some Orc Hunters from the other army. So we do want to get out of that. Right, go. So we need to regroup a little bit here. Because I know wargs are anti-horses. They do frighten horses like camels, as I've mentioned many times before. So we have got to be more careful than we have been doing. And we've got a lot of the elite cav over here, but I just want to smack that ballista quickly. And I do want to bring these guys back because it's difficult to kind of focus. Yeah. But yeah. So we're going to push through and continue fighting the wargs. Because we've at least hit the ballista crew off the ballista, so they're basically just completely pointless now, which is good. And now I do have to just check back over here. We've actually got this side of the line fairly annihilated. Right, okay, so Huskarls, Oh, there's only 14 Huskarls there, but they have got a unit caught on them, look. So yeah, I do want to get them out. Okay, so we're going to mash through some more ballista, and then we're going to get into these guys. We could start mopping up these easy units too, but I would like to get the kind of tougher army out of the way first. Let's just see how they're doing. That's good. Okay, so what did we do to the Huskarls? So they dropped all the way down to 56 men, so I think that was pretty good. And now we're going to get these guys back out, and also the archers are running out of ammo too. Well, yeah, we'll leave skirmish on. So we're going to run the archers out also at the moment. We're just going to go and regroup. Okay, now the ballista is done for. They've moved the Mount Graham Raiders off. So we're going to probably go for the Mount Graham Raiders, but I might slam the archers too, because they'll probably skirmish. Okay, so there's a lot of troops, but as I told you, it's not a lot of good stuff.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, so we should have looked where the captain... Oh yeah, they had an actual general in the first one, didn't they? In the sellswords. I'm not actually seeing the sellswords though. So anyway, we're going to give them one last charge into them. See what all these guys are doing. Right, so we want to push through. We do want to kind of get to the raiders. We've got a lot of good stuff. We're going to chase them down. Anything else that gets in our way, it's not going to cause much of an issue. It's this side that we've got to worry about. Because this side, with the general as well, is very, very depleted. We have smashed those Huskarls up, though. But we do want to bring this line back and probably send them all the way around to meet up with the other line. Because the other line is much, much more in numbers. Okay, let's get past them, come on. Kill a bit more missile cav, and then we'll mop up the smaller units. Okay, so we've got one unit of Rohirric that didn't get out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so they're the sellswords. Can we just hit the sellswords now? Right, and then honestly, the archers are all out of ammo except for one. Where is he? On this side. So honestly, I'm going to turn off the fire at will. We're just going to use them in melee now too. Let's kill these guys with them, and then we'll check back. Right, so savages aren't going to do much. Let's just charge into them, see what damage we do. And then we'll probably want to come out for a proper charge, but we're still doing a good chunk of damage, so I'm going to check the other guys first. Right. Okay, there's pikemen there. Okay, I didn't mean to charge pikemen. I went to charge these sellswords. So I'm guessing that the sellswords are in there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the sellswords are in there, so we've got to get out of that one, definitely. And where's Fréa? Because he wasn't in there. So he's in this group now, but we will pull them all back together because we've got a bit of an issue going here. Okay, so they're going to get out. And then we must have killed the other thing because the archers aren't moving again. So we've got to kind of go around. And like I said, these guys are all very easy, but we've got to move around to where it's more favourable. So I'm just going to pull all of the guys on this side back, and then I'm going to run them around this way, and then we're going to start picking off the more isolated units first, as we so often do. Okay, we're doing a good job over here too. But yeah, I'm going to charge into the missile cav because they still haven't routed, and then we'll come back in for a better charge. Right, let's get all of these guys out now. So I want all of these guys to basically just run away. Okay. And then you guys are all getting out. Just chase, 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 chase. Okay then. Not moving as I would kind of hope them to. Let's give them another command. Okay, one guy shouldn't matter if he comes back into play now. And these guys should rout too now. It is fun giving Angmar a battering right at the end. Okay, so we have everybody over this side now. Let's keep running them around this way. And we'll get everybody together. I'm very, very surprised they took so much of a beating at the start, but it was due to all of the wargs. And that is something that we would have to pay a lot more attention to if it wasn't literally their last army. So we're going to get you into them, and this group is going to pretty much clear up the rest of their units. And this lot will definitely target those sellswords when they become more available. Okay. Right, so their captain, let's have a look. So they're... Okay, so the sellsword group is probably over here. Yeah, so maybe we want to come back for the sellswords. I'll run the archers together because they're still bulky in numbers. Yeah, Send the archers that way, and then I think these guys can just add to the ranks of the other force because they're completely depleted. So you just come over here. Okay, and I will give these guys a hit because it is just the other army, and their captain will be in there somewhere. But yeah, look, they look like they're pretty much already routing. They're shaking, they're wavering. Oh, yeah, there are. Some of them are routing. Right, so we need this other unit to plough into them. This other group. We do need to come out for a better charge, even with far superior units here. Yeah, they are routing, you see. So this, even though it looks like a lot, this should basically be the victory here. And we'll get all the archers now. Wherever they are. There. Okay, pikes. So they're keeping the pikes pretty close to the sellswords, which is good. But we do need to just get them eliminated, so I'm going to risk it. Yeah, see, they're all routing now too. Basically, if we plough into all of this, yeah, it's all going to start routing. So he's in here somewhere, because... Right. Okay, and now the archers. Definitely got to watch these guys. Yeah. Okay, so we've taken out the main general as well. This is brilliant. Okay, they're not routing, so we're going to get into them. Yeah, this absolute mess, but we have done it.
The enemy army, only half the enemy force remains. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
The men are getting tired. Right, so I can pretty much cut away from here because we're literally just slaughtering them. Oh, definitely give chase to these guys with the archers. Okay, so the pikemen ran too, which is good because I was going to leave them till the end. So we have officially won the battle. I will just run down the runners, and I'll see you at the end. Perfect timing. Okay, so we still got a heroic victory because we were facing immense odds still, even though the second army was complete trash. The first army had a proper named general and a lot of powerful wargs, as you saw with all the casualties I took. Because that first army got 455 of us killed, which was pretty poor. So it looked a bit ropey at first, but we managed to turn it around. And like I say, we don't really need to go for minimal casualties because this is the last army on this entire section of the map. So who got the most kills? Eared Lancers with 199 and Eared Lancers with 172, Riddermark Cavalry with 193, and wow, Peasant Scouts with the win, 208 kills. Don't I always say it? It is amazing when the lower tiered units get the most kills, and wow, they did it again. You really do love to see it. And even Fréa himself getting 127. Pretty impressive. The beacons of Gondor are alight, calling for aid. War is kindled. See, Gandalf the White sounds a lot posher in the books, doesn't he? Imagine if they said that in the film. Okay, so Mount Graham is ours at long last.
Yes, my lord.
So we're sacking that for sure, and we finally have one more section under Rohan on the map. And he has gained a Rider of Rohan, which increases his command by +1 while he is commanding cavalry. So good work, Fréa. Okay, so on to the next battle deep in the south on the other frontier. So basically, again, I've been moving the spy from Tal-Jaf along, and I've found a couple more armies of the Ar-Adunaim. We are in range of Sakalthor if we beat this guy, so that might be a slight issue, but we do have Fréawine himself. He doesn't have the strongest army though, but we should absolutely crush this one. And the reason why I was so confident in it is because as I took the spy across, we were able to see exactly what was in his army, and it is almost entirely Corsair archers and raiders with only a few elite troops thrown in the middle. So we are going to have an absolute field day taking out another army of rabble and that is going to be costing them a ton, and they're not going to be able to keep it up. And over here too, I haven't been able to get the spy closer, but it's looking promising, I have to say, because we've been edging up Derngar. I didn't want to get him any closer, because if you click on this guy, he can reach all the way there. We don't know what else they've got, so we're going to fully scout it out on the next turn, but we will crush this one. Okay, so we've got 3,459 men, because there's so many pirates. They look, I mean, they're not spears, they're like two-handed axemen, but they look pretty damn cool. And I don't think anti-cavalry. They're probably armor-piercing. Not that we have armored units here, but they're still one of the ones we want to kind of be a little bit more concerned about. Let's say. Let's throw the javelins at them on this side then, and then we'll move the Rohirric with Fréawine around, and then we'll start kind of closing in. And if there's nothing good on this side, there's some medium infantry. Again, not anti-cav by the looks of it. I think we're just going to go ahead and start charging. Okay. Let's send 2 units into them then. 2 units into them. 2 units into them, and 2 units into them on the end, and just see how that goes. Oh, we got 1 more unit of peasant scouts, so let's chuck them in with them too, and just see what the initial charge can achieve. And again, let's get into these archers, because we can just get mass routes going easy. Just charge them, to be honest. Yeah, just charge them. They're going to go into the back of me. Right, so we've already taken 356 prisoners, so we've obviously just trashed them already. Okay, that is good. Now, everybody else, I'm going to keep ploughing into them. Yeah, so this is just absolutely annihilated them. On this side, we might not be doing quite as well, but let's just... Yeah, some of them have still routed. So let's just go. Let's get some sort of charge on these guys. These ones should be running. Yeah, look at this. We have just destroyed this army already. Yep, even the good ones are routing. Okay, and now, honestly, let's just plough into these, get this group routing, and then there's pretty much nothing left. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody shall run. Yeah, kill them. Look at this, look at this. This is how Rohan should slaughter, especially at the start of the game. Okay, and that's a heroic victory too, even though it was a terrible army just because we're outnumbered by 2,000 men. So that is really good to see. A very easy win. Most skills for the Rohirric Marches, by the looks of it, with 174, 144 for the Rohirric, and did anybody else get close today? It didn't. But this one unit up here at Peasant Scouts got 312 prisoners, so just for that, I'm going to give them the third place shot. Okay, so brilliant win. Okay, so I'll be executing all of this, and then if I can, I'll move out of range of this guy just so that we can make sure to get a favourable engagement. Now, he does have less men, but again, they are all good men. That's the difference to the last army. So we've got to move. Basically, oh, we can go and hit this guy. So I'm going to hit this guy off screen. Okay. Okay, so we can't quite reach him, so we won't kill him off screen anyway. And that guy can't quite reach us, so it's absolutely perfect. I've still got 10 grand to spend because I sacked Mount Graham. So actually, I'm just going to go build a couple of buildings and then a cut back and then a turn. Absolute tune. Oh, okay, so the Easterlings are actually sallying against us. This could be quite tough, but this is the one I'll end the episode with then. Okay, so I think we can do this. It's given us the balance of power, but they don't have any other units anywhere near, so this is literally their last chance for survival. They've got a proper named general. They've got quite a few militia units, which instantly makes me more confident. They do have heavy cavalry and Dragon's Wrath guildsmen and some marines, but other than that, it's really not all that good. So I think we've got this.
Attack!
Let's get on with it. I wonder why they haven't brought the heavy cav in. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so the Riddermark, these guys are actually going to wait for their heavy cav.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Okay, so we've killed all of them. And then let's start hitting some... Yeah, maybe not go for them first. Let's go this way. Regroup with the other one. Yeah, so send all the Lancers and Théodred over here. Get rid of them. And then we do want to turn the archers back. Turn everything on. Well, actually, no. Okay, so you're going off again, because I'm going to put the Riddermark cavalry into these guys because they're strong against them. And honestly, javelins, if I can get you to do what I want you to do, firing at them is what you're for. So look, we've absolutely completely crushed their elite unit. I've never seen an elite unit go down that fast before. The Riddermark cavalry are like the best unit possible. However, they are now inbound. So let's see if we can get them out. Probably can't. But if we can sort of minimise the casualties, they're about to get an absolute rain of javelins onto them. Okay, we don't want to rope the archers into that command either. Okay. So basically all of them, yeah, just fire at them. And if they want to charge us, that's their own. They're just going to die anyway. Yeah, could send them at them just to get them out the way, and then we need to check what's going on over here. Okay, so they're still bringing up siege equipment. AI are obviously not very effective in these types of battles. So we have got to remember to go check back to Théodred because he is our king. Right, so all of these guys should be obliterating the heavy cav now. Okay, they're on skirmish. What are they doing? Okay, so the archers are not on skirmish. I thought I turned it on all of them. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I thought they were. Alright, let's bring these guys back then. still haven't taken too many casualties, and they are eliminated. So, all of these guys, now we're going to turn it off again. Now you're going to get into those Daratite warriors, because they're weak. You're going to mop up the heavy cav, because that's what you're strong against. Heavy units. And then we'll just eliminate some of this stuff. The bodyguard unit will definitely get them in the back too. And we'll just see what's going on over here. Okay. So the allies need to be helping a little bit more. The allies are sort of taking it like an actual siege, unfortunately. Luckily, a lot of this is all really weak, so it shouldn't be doing too much damage to us, but completely surrounding us, that's definitely not what we want either. Okay, now, back to these guys. Yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, they've absolutely obliterated those Daratite warriors. What am I doing? There. We're going to kind of run out a bit. We're not going to go too close to the tower, though. Oh, that is spears. I'll let the Riddermark axemen finish them off. Right, so what are we doing on this side? Okay, so we're going to have to get back in and save some of these guys now. So Baron Hunters, they're really easy. We'll just take them out. That should be enough, honestly. Riddermark Cavalry are going to be finishing everybody off. Okay, that probably wasn't... oh, we're still doing good damage. We're still doing good damage. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to stay in that engagement. Okay, and there is the general, so we definitely need to get him killed off now too. Right, let's take some of these guys over here. And again, check on Théodred. They should be running, honestly, over this side. Yeah, there's only 35 of them. And there's 140 there, but come on. They are Baron Hunters. Let's use the special ability. Right, so which way is this general's unit going? It's coming towards us, which is perfect. The Riddermark Cavalry will absolutely trash them. Exactly what we want. And honestly, the archers just turn around and kill the hunters. No, the tribesmen. Yeah. Oh, even javelins didn't even think about javelins. We could have used the javelins. They probably turned around just in time, but if not, good. Okay, and we've got javelins here to use as well. We will use the javelins this time. Yeah, we've still crushed half that unit, but I don't want to leave them in. Let's actually throw some javelins here. No, yeah, throw the javelins. Okay. Right. And we've definitely won over here. Yep, so another crushing win. Get over here. Okay. So some of them are out of ammo, so yeah. Honestly, we can probably just charge into them now with only 35, and these guys are all running at them. Yeah, let's just charge into them, finish this general now. Get those guys out though, they're just weak. Good, good, good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Okay, so this has been a fantastic win, and we have taken another settlement. This should basically be the end of the battle, though. Yeah. And we do have to kill 95% again. Yeah, okay, so clear victory because we outnumbered them. We couldn't get a heroic one. We only lost 72. The captain had some odd tactics, got a few people killed, but again, as I always say, that's what he's there for. They remained with 0 troops, and we took the settlement. So first place for the Eared Lancers, second place for the Eared Lancers, and yeah, actually 102 kills for the Eared Footmen there. Pretty impressive. Okay, so let's get on with it. Okay, so we will be sacking this, and there's another 14 grand. Oh, they've taken the troops out of Rubar, and they've dropped another army by sea. So, ooh. Okay. Right, we're definitely going to have to watch that, because that could probably do some damage, because Théodred's force is quite depleted. So we're going to go through the notifications and probably end the episode here. I might do one more battle, because again, at this stage of the game, I just want to get it done. So we've got the Horse Breeders Guild at Mount Graham, which is fantastic, so we probably could have retrained some troops up there anyway, but we've already moved them out. Death stalks the land, so Entwade actually has some sort of plague, but nobody got killed. So I think they just haven't been able to remove it from the game. But they have removed it actually doing damage by the looks of it. Okay, so end of turn report. We are number 1 in everything except for number 2 financially, which makes sense. Now the construction report, the one we love. We've got the Hero Shrine at Bregnus, the military garrison at Western Osgiliath, the Masons Guild House at Caras, Nernaled and Undertowers, Fairground at Mithlond, another military garrison at Theoden's Watch and Moragost, the crop rotation at Khazad-dûm West and Argolf Town, the Hero Shrine at Forlond, the Fairground at Methelberg, the mining network at Leonet's Halls, military garrison at Obermari, Dorfallow is now a city, Mera Stables at Shelkar, crop rotation at Rakiberg, Mason's Guild House at Foyrost, Merilas Stables at Kruk-Mahur, Hero Shrine at Fey Noble, the Tomb on Nanzanar, chicken farming at Berzakil, and the Standing Stones at Mount Graham. So a huge amount produced, and we have 120 grand going into this turn, so I'll probably be able to build in every settlement where we still need buildings. So it is literally just the Easterlings, just Cand, just Harrod, and just the Ar-Adunaim, with probably only about 10 settlements between them. So we are so close, and we are still recruiting, mostly retraining, look, but we're still recruiting in a fair few places too, on the front lines. All sorts going on, but I will probably go and do the management now. I'm just going to have a quick scoot around, see if there's any battles that we can actually do. Right, the Ar-Adunaim have quite a fair bit dotted around, so I'm actually going to go do the management now off screen, move all the troops, and then we won't do any more battles in this one. I will end it here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and remember you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram